Hello folks, welcome to the Fitness for 55 Plus podcast brought to you by Stronger Life. My name is Dr. Dustin Jones, physical therapist and co-owner of Stronger Life, a fitness facility in Lexington, Kentucky, specifically for folks over 55. And what we're going to be talking about today is a very important question that was submitted inside our Facebook group, the Fitness for 55 Plus Facebook group. We're going to talk about if you feel like you're too busy for exercise, what can you do? What can you focus on? And we're going to tell you the one thing that you need to be focused on if you feel like, man, it's just way too crazy in life right now to start and fit exercise in. This is a question from our Facebook group member, Elisa, who says how to fit exercise into an already busy schedule. And so what is very common, especially when we're starting a new routine, whether we're busy or not, right, is we often get paralysis by analysis, where we look at all the different options that are available when we are talking about exercise, right? What exercises do I do? How often do I do them? How hard do I go? What equipment do I use? Am I doing the right ones? All these questions really complicate things, right? And to where it requires the use of a professional, of someone like us here at Stronger Life to help guide you on that journey. There's so many decisions to make to get started, let alone to sustain a fitness routine. Very, very complex. But if you already feel stretched thin, then I think there's only one thing you need to focus on. And it's very simple, but it can be profound. And that's, you want to ignore what to do and focus on how often you do it. AKA consistency. How often are you moving and exercising? A lot of people try and get the perfect routine and get that list of nice, perfect exercises that they're going to do, with their new routine. I think that can be a waste of time for folks. I think it's more important for you to do something consistently within your schedule. And it doesn't have to be crazy, right? If you have 5 minutes, take a 5-minute walk. Go up and down the stairs for 5 minutes. Try burpees, where you're going from standing to a lower surface back up to standing for 5 straight minutes. That's going to get your heart rate up. That's going to be a great place to start. And if you can consistently bake that into your routine on a daily basis, let's say 5 days a week, you have set yourself up to build a very, very healthy and beneficial habit. Versus if you would have spent so much time focusing on what to do, how to do it, all the kind of nuanced decisions that you have to make about an exercise routine, oftentimes, how often do we actually start that and how often do we sustain it, right? And so I think, Elisa, if I were to speak to you, I would ask, what do you enjoy doing? What type of movement do you already like to do or are already doing? It may be walking, it may be playing a game, it may be doing burpees, who knows? But whatever that is, pick it and do it consistently. Try and pick it, 5 minutes, if you will, 5 days out of the week. And then you build that habit for a couple weeks. At that point, that is when we really start to geek out on some of the different exercises you can do, what pieces of equipment, how much resistance. We really talk about some of these different variables that we really like to nerd out on here at Stronger Life. But I don't think that's a good place to start. I think the good place to start is consistency, of building it into your routine. Ultimately the goal is that we're viewing exercise and movement as something that we enjoy first, but also I like to think of it as brushing teeth. It's so baked into our day-to-day routine that it's just something that we do on a daily basis. We are intentionally moving our bodies. So Elisa, that's where I'd start. Very simple, but man, if you do that for a couple weeks, you build that movement, that intentional movement in, even if it's only 5 minutes a day. If you do that for a couple weeks, you've built a solid habit. And from there, you can really take things to the next level. All right, if you have questions, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you are listening to it on our podcast, get in our Facebook group, the Fitness for 55 Plus Facebook group. Just search that and add Stronger Life to that. You'll see our Facebook group, request to join. Inside there is where you can ask these questions, whether you may have joint pain, whether you may have a question about a specific exercise, anything health, fitness related. We're here for y'all and would love to help you out. All right. That is Fitness for 55 Plus inside Facebook. You can search that and we'd love to have you. All right. Thank you all for watching, listening, wherever you are consuming this. We're grateful for y'all and we'll catch you on the next episode.